Welcome to the Smite Force Chronicles, brought to you by Christmas in November. Why wait, I suppose? I don't know. It's a big debate. Everyone discuss amongst yourselves. All right, no one has an opinion. That's great. Has everyone got their impact summaries done?
Yes.
I'd too.
Yes.
Awesome. That's good to know. Yeah, my impact summary is still up on my screen right now. So hold on one moment.
Do you get special deadline extensions, Thomas?
I'm guessing probably not.
Yeah.
No, I just know the rules of what's the real deadline is, and you guys don't. So
Right. Yeah, that's what. So yeah, you have special.
I have
need to
insider
know
information. Yeah.
Insider
Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
And actually, and Scott and I. So what you guys don't know is that I have, and Milan's like, I don't care about any of this. Can we just play? But what you guys don't know, or maybe you do know, is I'm also driving all the calibrations for the company. So,
Right.
so
Yeah.
I've been putting all that documentation together, pulling together all of that. It's been taking a lot of my time. So I told Scott.
that.
Actually, Scott told me just send me a Word link and we'll do it together real time and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna write it after this game. Continue to write it after this game, and then on my way to Disney, we're going to Disney tomorrow. So
Nice.
yeah, because it's been 2 weeks, therefore we've got to go to Disney's. Yeah,
I was gonna say, didn't you just go to Disney?
dude, don't get me started. This is being recorded, so Michelle, I love you, but yeah, we go often enough that my son's like, it's not special anymore. So,
Just
I'm
goes
like,
and hits the arcade.
I'm like,
in a few hours.
it's special to your mom. Shut up and get in the car. Anyway, yeah, the only
I'd
bum.
actually,
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'd actually like to point out that you think Michelle actually watches this.
Yeah, God, no. No, she does not. She has not smashed. She is subscribed to us because when she wasn't looking, I went to her computer and subscribed. So she's one of the 9 people that have subscribed. There's actually more people that play D&D than are subscribed to the channel. So that makes me feel good. Milan's going right now to YouTube. Subscribe. God damn it. Yeah. Anyway, here we are. When we were last here, let me hit unpause for you, so you don't have the dancing skull of doom. I should probably enable that. There we go. So when we were last here, you made your way to, where the hell are you? Seacomer, right? Is that where you are? I believe. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're in Lork. Lork. L-L-O-R-H or L-L-O-R-K-H, because everything in D&D has to be hard to pronounce. The dyslexic in me hates all of the naming conventions that I use. But anyway, you made your way to the Wayward Spirit. Tyros has been kidnapped, you found out, by the Black Cult of the Dragon. You had a little run-in with them on the way to Lork. You did make it all the way to the Wayward Spirit with lives intact. You got here, walked in, and you met Madame Eudora Cheesefroth. By the way, I am very proud of that name. I think Eudora Cheesefroth might be one of the favorite things I've ever named anyone, other than Rob and Bob Goblin, which were my 2 favorite names. So, guys, moment of silence for Rob and Bob Goblin, the Goblin Brothers. Anyway, Milan, I don't think you played back then, but it was a fun episode. Anywho, so you guys made your way here. You met Eudora Cheesefroth. She was not super open, a little cagey. I believe that Alexandria is sort of squared off, trying to get any information from her, and there's just something afoot. Now, Alexandria, worth pointing out, is dressed as the Black Cult of the Dragon, so she's got her disguise on, and the fact that she's not getting too much side eye indicated that there's probably some presence here, as you found out from Delythe. Delythe Cheesefroth is Eudora's daughter. She was charmed by Stephanos and shared with you that, yeah, there's like probably anywhere from 6 to 12, she's not sure, let cultists somewhere in their cellar, and they're holding some unfortunate soul sort of hostage down there. Not sure what's going on, but she's heard murmurs and screams and some other icky things. She's been forbid by her mother to engage with the cultists. So it's not clear whether the mom is in cahoots, or if she's being strong armed. But your insight, your sort of passive insight, leads you to believe that she's a reluctant host to this group of gentlemen. I also believe that Dinjarin did a sort of a cursory round about the inn and met the stableman, Braun Greenwhistle. He was out there tending some horses. You have some of the lay of the land. You know that the door in the room that you're in, the door to the north, leads to the stables. You've seen Delythe head through the door between where you are and the kitchen. That's that northern door on the west wall. And the west door you all came through, that leads to the larger part of the inn. All right. I believe that brings us to now.
I was in my barmaid outfit. Should I switch back or what? I didn't drive myself last time we played.
Yeah, you. I dressed you as the barmaid when we came into here to try and get some free work for tips. But Madame Cheesecloth wouldn't have any of that. And her daughter had suggested, or had found out that you're actually part of the group, and suggested that you change your outfit. But I don't know that we got the chance to do that.
Okay. Well, I have flipped back to my regular garb. So
Yeah, you did. You guys, you're eating dinner, and you've got Maisel and Maynard are off to your right, and they see Tempe sort of like strip down and change out of the barmaid costume into his normal Tempe self, and are kind of like, whatever, man, I'm not going to engage. So
I still have control of Tempe.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad.
Really?
My bad.
Yeah.
Tempe. Configure ownership. David. Default. Save. You no longer should have control. All right. So, any questions? You guys you're playing. Like, we're good to go. Delythe is headed out. I believe you guys ordered some food, so she's in the kitchen with a Grom iron pot preparing the food. Let's start with the table. What do you guys want to do? And Tyros, until I hear otherwise, you're still the leader, so you engage the team in banter.
I am still captured.
He's captured.
So, yeah, you can't do anything. Although, is Erin still on? Did she drop?
She
I think she had to drop. Yeah.
All right. So Tyros, I'm actually going to have you run Toph today, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
Until such a time as you are either killed down below or take control of your character.
Thought.
So there you go. You now have control of Toph.
Oh, okay.
And Glory said she'll be joining us in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail at some point.
I look at everyone and ask everyone, what do you think we should do? Should we go down through the horse stables, or do we go down in through the main way in the try to get through the bar area? I think the horse stables are probably a little bit more inconspicuous, but
I think it was recommended to go through the stables.
I'm also willing to start a diversion in the bar area. Since Alexandria is dressed like one of them, maybe we could make a fake fight and they'll come to help, and then you guys could sneak down. Anyone?
Yeah, I mean, knowing the way that we typically enter danger zones, there's multiple drop points where we're going to want to have people. So I like the idea of horse stables and bar all at once. So
I'm pretty sure
where is
Alexandria?
Alexandria?
We could take care of anybody that comes up through the barway. I mean, we're pretty badass, so.
worth noting, guys, Salem is he's invisible and next to Alexandria at the bar. And because it was a long time ago, I'll remind you that Delight Cheese Froth also gave you an all-access key that will get you into all of the rooms above on the second floor, as well as main floor and the cellar door.
But we are going down. Has anyone investigated up?
Not yet.
Okay.
We really haven't investigated down or up. We just talking to the waitress. We know that the black cult is down, and they have someone. They're holding someone down there. We're not sure who it is really, but we assume it's Tyros.
Sounds like down is the way to go.
Yeah, and she did mention that through the way is probably the safer way to go.
The horse stables.
Yep.
Yeah. Do we?
Yep.
By the way, the horse guy. I don't know what you would call him. He did say we
Horse
could
master.
procure some horses if we need. Should we first get some horses so we could just have him get them ready, and if we need to make a quick escape, we could all just come out, jump on the horses, and go.
I do like that. I can go barter for some horses.
All right. Yeah, he's all the way in the back. If someone wants to do that, we could and I could go tell Alexandria about the plan, and then we could somehow signal each other. I don't know how we would do that.
Should we all go down there, or have some people stay up?
Glory can use Salem.
Yeah, I think Alexandria and I were going to try to create a diversion in the bar area by pretending to fight, since she's in the robes of the cult, to try to maybe get some of the people to
do we need a diversion? Like if we're entering
only
from
if we
outside
want to
of the
go
stables.
both ways, right?
I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was shared with you. So just because in IRL, it's been a while, in real life, all doors lead to the same single stairway that go downstairs. Remember, she shared that with you. There's a single stairway, so you can cause a ruckus or go through whatever, but it all goes to the same place.
We go to the stables, we negotiate horses, and then we enter through the stables. Sounds like the path.
So no diversion? No fighting diversion?
I don't think so.
No. The question is, do we leave Alexandria here or tip her off to the fact that we're leaving? Are there other Black Dragon cultists at the bar?
You didn't see any black cultists at all when you came in. And someone, I think Tempe, you investigated, because you weren't here, but you investigated the proper part of the tavern. You had I can't remember what you guys cast, but you cast something that let you know that Tyros was in some rough area, and when you got there, you were just in the inn, which led you to believe he was downstairs.
Okay. Did you guys hear that squealing noise too?
Okay, I thought that was something on my end. I was like, what is that?
So that's my for 4 years, so longer than COVID. My neighbors have like this tan minivan, and it needs a new belt, and it has needed a belt for more than 4 years. So every time it started up, it's like, a good 30 seconds of like the belt praying to its god, whatever god belts worship, that someone puts it out of its misery and it's replaced. So my assumption is it's probably the alternator, and at some point they're just going to seize up their engine and be done.
That'll happen.
Yep.
Okay, let's head to the stables and grab Alexandria on our way out.
That's Tippy's like, that's a lot of unnecessary information I don't care about.
So maybe Glory just tells Glory has Salem kind of clue Alexandria in to come back over this way.
All right, so Alexandria, as you're talking to Madame Fiona Cheese Froth, you sort of, the little hairs in the back of your the little feathers on the back of your neck sort of start to twitch, and you Salem sort of leans in and whispers, "Hey boss, rest of the group is heading downstairs. And have you considered the Path of Satan? Because it's a gentle. I reminded Gloria of this is that we haven't played Salem like this yet, but imps continuously try to get you to do evil, dark things.
Yep.
So
Always be proselytizing.
Exactly. So Alexandria, so you're aware that the rest of the team is going around back through the stables to do their thing in the room behind. But you also know intuitively that you have sort of right of movement, given the fact that you're dressed as a cultist. So there you go.
I'd like to join people, but my movement is locked.
Yeah, I'm something very uh-oh, and my headset's gonna die. So give me 2 shakes to do some tech support. Talk amongst yourselves what you want to bring. Can you guys bring Glory up to speed? I gotta change my battery real quick.
We came up with a plan. Gonna go get some horses ready for us. Pay the stable man to get some horses for all of us ready. Then we're gonna go downstairs, kick ass, save who was ever down there, whether it's Tyros or not. Hopefully they don't kill him while we're going down there. Who knows? And then come up, hop on the horses, and get the hell out of here.
Did we do an insight check to hear if we heard any women's voices or anything like that?
No, not that I remember. Although I'm not sure if Tyros screams like a woman or not, so that may not help us.
Okay.
Don't know.
It is most likely Tyros, though, because I used my sensing powers to find his weapon down there.
That's right.
That's right.
Unless he was lured
We have a good
by,
idea that it's Tyros.
maybe he was lured by a female down there and she stole his weapons. I think his weapons were stolen, personally, but I don't know. My second question is, what type of horses? Are we talking like unicorn horses that fly? Or are we talking like just regular normal horses?
Yeah.
Can we imbue power into said horses to do other things? Ooh, who can talk to animals?
Although I do have.
You guys are covering a lot of territory right here. Let me while you're talking, let me do one thing. So I found my token bar that allows me to unlock the movement. I'm gonna unlock movement. The only deal is please only move the distance of your normal movement and then stop. So like you can all freely move, but don't just wander around randomly. So I'm gonna unlock it, and you're free to move and now talk amongst yourselves and decide what you're going to do with these horses that you're just discussing.
I could call a war horse, or a camel, or an elk.
So my point,
Go camels.
speaking to animals, are there like any animals like a rat that could go down there and look to see if it's Tyros? Because are we just gonna waste our time? Like, why do we care about saving someone if they're...
Well, we do have Milan, or excuse me, Alexandria, dressed in Black Cult of the Dragon garb. So we do have a spy in pocket to go down.
And she could try to go down there and see, just eyeball.
Assure us of Tyros's good health and whereabouts.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm just following you guys. I don't have my computer in front of me to pull it up right now, but I'm gonna go get it. So I'm with you guys. What do I do?
I could also just misty step down into the room.
Can you misty step to someplace you haven't seen?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Ooh, touche.
The answer is no.
Also,
Yeah.
I could summon
Rhetorical question.
Salem, and Salem can go see if it's Tyros too. But if we're all for like going no matter what, then that's fine. We're gonna install it.
You know that Tyros is in the area. You did some sort of seek spell. I want to say maybe it was Stephanos that did something. I can't remember.
She looked for his sword.
Yeah. So you know that whether he's alive or dead, you can't tell. But you know that Tyros, something about Tyros is in the air.
Yeah, but I just don't trust that. Like, I don't think it's so black and white. Like, oh, there's his like sword. There's Tyros, right? Like, I believe that something else involved, and I don't know if horses are really going to save us. But you know.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw this out there, everyone. How well do we know the rogue Tyros? I mean, really.
Pretty
He's a
well.
rogue, guys. I mean, you know.
I think we also asked the barmaiden though, like if it was a guy down there that matched the description of Tyros. So.
Oh,
You
did we?
did.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
did.
I know
you
it was
did.
a while ago, but
You're 99.9% sure that Tyros is down there. You don't know if he's alive.
I'm sure he's down there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go walk and talk since I already talked to the horse guy and see if we could get like 7 horses. Is that right? No, 8, 7. 1, 2, 3.
And the outcome is that you want horses for later. Is that right?
Yeah, I want him to have them ready for us for like say like in 10 minutes, 15 minutes ish time. I don't know. How long
That's
do
a
you
lot of
think we could
confidence there.
dispatch these guys? I'm pretty sure we could do it fast. I mean, we're Smite Force. I mean, like it's not gonna take us that. We've
Yeah,
wiped the
but
floor
I'm
with
also
these
wondering
guys.
why we're running away if we're Smite Force. Don't we want to go down there and avenge the kidnapping of Tyros?
Well, no, that's why we're gonna go down there and kill them. But we still need horses to get to the mines.
Oh.
Or if there's a lot more than we think there are, we need a way to get out fast. Right? Just covering our bases. That's all. I'm just,
Yeah. Yep, true that. Okay, I love it.
All right. You guys are unlocked. You do what you want to do.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the horse guy.
Stefanos, I'm gonna hang out with you. So just can you just like move mine with you because I don't know where
We could
I
do
know, so-
it'll be theater of the mind. So
Yeah.
actually I'll move her with you.
I'm getting a token collide no matter where I walk.
Are you on
Yep, I'm on the.
Me too.
I keep hearing. Okay, so I'm gonna re-add you guys to the map. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna remove you from the map and then add you back. I keep getting I keep hearing something to my left, thinking there's someone next to me in my garage, like talking to me, and I just realized it's the sound effects from the bar. So that's cool. I'm gonna add everybody. So let me remove everybody and put you back. All right. Smite Force Heroes. So Dinjarin, put you by the door. Glory by the door. Alexandria, you were at the bar. If you'd be kind enough to put your robe back on for me, because you'll come in without your robe on. There's
So what's the
Stefanos.
likelihood of someone changing someone else's, like, not identity, but because you know how Tempe can change his to look like a barmaid?
Yeah.
Right? Is it possible to do that to somebody else? Like, is there people that can do that? Like,
Can they
could
make-
Tyros be Tyros,
Oh,
but in a
sure.
woman's
Can someone buy a disguise kit and use it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and, well,
yeah,
I mean, there's
Sure,
there's
right?
spells, right? So you can make someone look like someone else.
If you have the minor illusion spell, you could put an illusion on someone so that they look like someone else.
Yeah. So this is like totally Harry Potter kind of situation where they like distort his face and only Draco sees who he is. Got it. Maybe potentially.
Thank you for that reference. I have no idea what you're talking about. But yes. And then you're going to ask,
You
you
need
have
to
not
get
seen
on
the
that.
Harry Potters? I've got to get on those. I knew you were going to say that. Who's what? Harry
Oh.
Pottermus?
No, I was looking. There's like someone with like a glowiness on them in front of me.
I believe that's Stefanos. I think she's concentrating, right? Or something? Or
Yeah.
doing something. Yeah. All right. So you guys are heading in. And so what do you guys want Salem to do, Glory?
No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so
We're
Salem's
going
just...
with the plan.
All right, so Salem's just going to then stay. He's just in the inn. He'll just
Wait, I didn't
alert you.
summon him.
What's that?
I
No,
didn't
you guys
summon
did-
him.
No, I think it was from when you didn't play last time, right? Or where did you play last time?
Yeah,
didn't-
we
No.
didn't play last time. Me and Sarah didn't play.
Yeah, we
So
had
someone
him
else-
go invisible and hang out in the main bar area to make sure he can see try to see if there's any
So
cultists
in that case, this is what
there.
I'd like to do with Salem. While I want to keep him where he is,
Okay.
but he gets bored and he sees all these potentially mendable minds, and he starts whispering chaos and havoc in all of the patrons' ears to cause cause a kerfuffle, whatever it may be, to have people fight each other or to whatever.
Well, I think that's possible. So he's going to, I guess, do a couple of things. He'll be up there, I guess, if any shenanigans happens, he'll let you know, Glory. And in the meantime, he'll be whispering evil deeds into people's ears and confusing them.
Yes. And
Awesome.
I want to know that I approve of this, so that he knows that I appreciate him and that I respect him and him as an entity, his own being.
There you go. That sounds good.
Say
So
shenanigans again. I dare you.
Yeah, so he'll be doing his imp thing up in the main part of the bar. All right, so the rest of you make your way out to the stables, and you see Braun, Braun Greenwhistle out there.
Hey, what can I do for y'all? It's getting late.
Hey, Braun. You mentioned earlier when we met that you might be able to get some horses, cure some horses for us.
Yes. Horses, wagons. Looks like you'd be in, I think, probably two wagons. You want a covered wagon, maybe one open, one covered. What are your plans with these horses and wagons? So I can make sure I get you the right sort of a thing.
Well, we'll be heading north. There's some mines near here, so we may need a wagon to carry out anything we're looking for. But definitely some horses, enough to fit about, say, like 7 or 8 people. Something to fit 7 or 8 people.
The mines. Are you referring to the mines of Tethyamar? Those.
We heard our destination is near there, like past that. I think is where there's a city or something past that.
Crap! Everybody ditched me.
Well, I'm not sure those mines exist. I think they're the thing of legend. But if they do exist, no good will come of you visiting. But I will not stand between you and your quest. So yes, I'll secure. Looks like I'll secure 2 wagons. I'll give you a covered wagon and an open top wagon. You guys can have a place to stay out of the elements, as well as a place with a lot of viewing options, because you strike me as the kind of people that maybe draw some attention from time to time that you'll need.
Thank you. And how quickly do you think you could get that ready for us?
Oh, probably within by tomorrow. By the morning, I could have that secured for you.
Ooh, would there be any way you could get it faster? Say, like, I don't know, if someone were to need to leave in the next, 30 minutes, could you maybe do that?
Yeah, that would be tight. Borderline theft to secure a couple of wagons that quick, but I'll see what I can do. But you're gonna need to make it worth my time. But
How about a platinum?
You have made it worth my time.
All right. I'll give you 1 platinum if you could get us wagons and horses in about 30 minutes.
So I can secure you wagons and horses, and maybe I'll sweet talk Miss Cheese Froth to throw in a little traveling food. If you're heading to the mines, you're going to be heading through the Great Peak Mountains and onto the Black Road, which I don't know if you've spent any time on the Black Road, but it takes you through the Badlands. It's an unforgiving, horrible place, but I will say, between here and there, you may find a vendor or two, because I won't be able to outfit you with all of your travel needs and mining gear and all of that in a mere 30 minutes. But I'm sure you can secure that along the way in one of the many roadside attractions.
That sounds perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, there's you make sure you stop at Stonewall Drug. You'll see signs for it every 15 minutes for about 6,000 miles.
All right. Well, we'll definitely need some restrooms, so hopefully there will be way stops along the way. So
I see. I see. What's this big half orc? Your friend here, his other big grin. You're familiar with Stonewall drugs, huh? Have you traveled the Badlands? Ah, yeah. You're not. No words are coming out of your mouth there.
You are on mute, sir.
Me? I'm the. I
Ma'am,
thought you
yes,
were
sir,
talking
ma'am.
about.
No, me.
Oh.
Yes, I'm very familiar with the signs. I got duped into buying some fake gold as well.
Did you do the fool's gold? My kids
fool's
love
gold.
that. You thought it was real, and you're an adult. Oh my
I
god!
did. They were
Yeah.
so convincing.
I say when I've taken my family across, on road trips, every 5 minutes is one of those signs. Best pies in the world. Get your stuff at Wall Drug. Blah blah blah. And you get there, and it's a goddamn drugstore full of just crap. There's nothing grand about it, but it is really the only thing to do in the Badlands. If you get my drift there.
Oh,
Anyway.
yes.
It was horrible.
anyway,
I will. Yes.
I tossed Braun the platinum and say, all right, well, where will they be? Will they be in the back here or in the front? Where should we expect to be?
They'll be back here, and it'll be 2 carts, 1 covered, 1 not, and 2 horses.
Awesome. Sounds perfect. Thank you. Wait. Are the 2 horses enough to pull both carts?
100%.
Okay, cool. Just
And you're
double
gonna be going through, to get between here and there, you're gonna be going through the Great Peak Mountains, right? So it's a single horse path anyway.
check. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
You'll be perfectly fine. Now, I will say, these horses are bred to pull wagons. They live and breathe wagon pulling. It's their bread and butter, I say. But be kind. These animals, they have souls, and don't run them to death, because the last thing you want is a dead horse in the Badlands.
No,
Right?
Yeah.
It'll draw all sorts of creature to you, and you'll be stuck.
Yeah. Well,
I
They
do know,
love
sir.
you. Yeah.
I don't know what
Alright.
that means, but I'm guessing it means you're on your way. So, I have 30 minutes. The time's a ticking. I'll be heading out.
All right. Thank you. Cool. We got ourselves some horses. Let's.
And Grom disappears into the stables, and you sort of hear him start shuffling around back there.
Let's go do what we need to do. Let's kill some bad guys now.
All right. Well, you guys, all I will say to you is, when you get into don't go down the stairs until I give you the green light. But you guys can mill around and do what you want to do. Talk amongst yourself. Go from there.
Where are the stairs again? Exactly.
Right here was the door.
I can't
Beep, beep, beep.
can't grab my. There we go. All right. So who wants to go down first? Because obviously it's a single.
Shouldn't Alexandria do that?
It's Alexandria and then Toph.
Should
Well,
I
that's
cast
true,
a
'cause-
protective spell first?
What do I have that I can do? Yeah. Should we do any? I like that idea of the spell. I'm trying to see if there's anything.
Preparation.
And as long as people are near me, you have an aura of protection.
That's always on, right?
I feel it.
Yeah.
All right, so you should go in the middle. All right, Alexandria, Toph, Dinjarin, Tempe, Glory, Stephanos.
Ooh. And if you guys want, once we get down there, I can cast darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Now,
The daylight.
they can't
saving
see anything
spell.
if I do, but neither can we. But that's okay. We, play
We
it
have
by
night
ear.
vision. I do.
Well, with magical darkness, you can't see through it anyway, even with night vision.
Oh, okay. Well, just keep that in your back pocket there, Dinjarin. Don't get trigger happy.
All right. Ooh, what does this do?
All right, let's line up.
Should I cast a bless on some of the people going down first? I don't know who's.
So you can get all
who's
of us
going
if we get close enough, right?
down. I can bless up to 3 people.
Yeah, you may as well bless the first 3.
So Dinjarin, Toph, and Alexandria.
Yep.
And I'll let you guys do this amongst yourselves.
Oh, did I do the wrong person? Oh, no.
Ooh.
The effects are top notch, Thomas.
What's
All right,
that?
let's get moving. I said the effects are top notch.
Thank you. I'll tell you,
Alexandria.
I had nothing to do with that. That was somebody else. But I'll take the love, though. All right, so you guys can move into whenever you want. Do you, whatever you. If you want to know anything, do anything, see anything, blah 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 blah. Let me know.
Is it the door Alexandria is going in, or the door that Toph and Dinjarin are standing in front of?
It's the door that Toph and Dinjarin are standing in front of.
Okay.
Should we?
So you guys got to move so Alexandria can go first.
Should we check it for traps?
Might not be a
Seems
bad
like a
idea.
good idea, like an investigation, perception.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe there's like a secret knock we need to know or something.
Okay, you guys want to roll that? Okay, let me get that going for you. And we're gonna do a perception check. And everyone except for Tyros, start epic roll. All right, what we got here? We're waiting
Soph is not
for
very perceptive.
yeah, waiting for Tempe and Gloria. And Gloria, if I need to do yours, let me know. Now we're waiting for Gloria. Gloria, do I need to roll for you?
I don't think she actually has access to it.
Glory's on mute. Let's just roll for Glory.
Okay. Rolling for Gloria. Oops. I'm not going to do Dark One's Luck. And epic roll. All right. So Tempe, and to a lesser extent, Dinjarin. You don't sense any traps, the door's not locked. It seems like it's all sort of above board to go through. You guys all have sort of an uneasy feeling because of the cultists, but just in general, it seems safe to go through. You don't hear anyone on the other side. It sounds like the room is probably empty.
All right, let's go. Dinjarin's itchy to smash some heads of evil doers.
What's our stacking order again? Alexandria, Dinjarin, and me.
No, Alexandra, Toph, and then me, and then
Oh, and then Dinjarin. Okay.
yeah, I don't know who comes after me.
Why are you going to attack us? Because your mind's been tampered with?
No, because I have an aura of protection, so it's best for me to be in the middle, because then everybody has protection.
No, I'm talking to Tyros. Never mind.
Am I crazy? Am I not seeing where the door is?
Door is right, literally in front of in front of you. It's right
Oh,
there.
the door was closed. That's why I
Oh,
opened
okay.
the door for you.
Thank you.
I love all your decorations, by the way. It's very Christmassy. Now, don't forget, if you don't have dark vision, it will get dark.
Let me equip a lantern.
In case
I still
Alexandria
can't
wondered
believe
why.
I'm the only character who doesn't have dark vision.
If it makes you feel better in the other campaign, you remember Mark probably. He's the only character that doesn't have dark vision. I think dark vision is one of those things in D&D that I think is almost overused. Not overused. It's like everybody seems to have dark vision.
I
Yeah.
I turn back and I try to do my best whisper. Guys, how come you're not following us? I thought the plan was we're all going.
Oh, sorry. I'm not paying attention.
I'll move Gloria in. I think that she's not able to control yet.
Oh, I have to go around the brazier.
Here. So as you guys are going in, you start to you're hearing, horses whinny, like he's clearly trying to hook you guys up with something here. All right, so you guys are all in.
Should we look down the stairs? Like, can we hear our estimate how many people may be down the stairs by like what we can hear, or maybe even just do a little peek or something, and in a way that they can't notice us?
Salem
yeah.
is invisible. Can't we just send Salem?
I think he's still in the bar.
Like, really overthinking just going through doors. Just go.
You might be, but so what are you? I guess what's your ask? I mean,
Timpy has bloodlust on his mind right now.
yeah, he's like, we've not played in weeks, and we're not going to play for another couple of weeks. I want to draw blood.
I just want to know how,
Smite
see if I could
though.
estimate how many people are down these stairs.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah,
Roll,
we put our ears to the door.
You want? Okay, let me have you guys roll another perception check. That's just a perception check. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do a perception, and we're gonna do an investigation. Actually, we're just gonna do an investigation first. See how that goes. There we go. And now you're rolling with the homies.
I prefer the perception.
Well, we're gonna do both. And I'll roll for Glory because I don't think she's on anymore somehow. And now we're waiting for Tempe. Dang, wasted a crit. All right, so we've got a strong roll from Glory. She critted her roll. So she's studying the dust and paths in and out. Has her ear to the ground in sort of an implied perception as well. From an investigation perspective, there's enough footprints that it's hard to tell how many, but just from sizes alone, there's at least 7. But it's hard to tell because this is, Madame Cheese Froth is not necessarily dirty, right? So she does keep a somewhat clean place, but there's been enough tracks in and out that she's picking up on that. Now I'm going to have you guys quickly roll a perception check. So now you have a rough estimate, but it can't be completely accurate. right, and we're waiting for Stefanos.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It's a check. It just is a crappy roll. End epic roll. And here's what we have. All right, not quite as strong this time. Alexandria, you pick up coming up the stairwell a little bit of a shuffling of feet. So there's definitely some movement down there. You don't get an indication, even with a 19, of how many. But again, as Glory just found out, right? There's a good number down there. Now you do remember all of you, other than I think Alexandria, you wouldn't know this unless they share it with you. But Deliath did say that when you went down into the cellar, there's sort of a foyer, like a little area. The stairs come down. There's a little area, and then there's a door, and that door then leads to the larger cellar. So there's like a little storage area that's at the bottom of the stairs.
All right, should we go down? It's this way, by the way, Alexandria.
Yep. Let's go down.
Do it.
Okay, give me 2 shakes. I do need to know who's going down first, second, third, fifth.
Keeping the same order.
Yeah.
Same order.
All right. All right. So, is your plan just to go all the way down the stairs, or is your plan to go down sneakily one at a time? Are you being stealthy, or are you just heading down?
Well, if Alexandria is going down first,
Alexandria
we'll see
can go down normal, and then we can sneak. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, because Alexandria is in her gear, correct?
Yeah, but she.
Yeah.
went into the
Alexandria
bar.
is-
She went through the wrong
But Alexandria
door.
is not anywhere near where you guys are now. Oh, there she comes. She come back in the room for you.
It's over here.
Down the cellar. There we go.
Where's this door?
Yeah,
There's no
ping-
door,
Down
there's
the
stairs.
There's
It's
no
stairs.
door. Yeah.
They're hard to see. Oh,
Wow.
you can't see. That's why. It's right here.
Okay.
Uh-oh. My I hope this isn't an issue. Everything just locked up for me. Are you guys things still working for you?
Yeah, I can still
Yep.
move.
I can move.
All right, give me 2 shakes. I'm gonna refresh my foundry. It shouldn't impact you guys, but because I gotta pull you down, I gotta pull you onto the other level.
Should we get you a torch, Alexandria? I'm realizing like you really can't see him.
There we go. Now I'm better. All right, so give me 2 seconds, guys, and I'll get you guys hooked up. And load it. Loading. Whenever I refresh my browser, it closes all of my other windows. And here I was. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And Alexandria, I'm going to pull you on to it. Alexandria. Do. You'll have to put your robe back on just so you know. And then, who was after Alexandria?
Toph.
All right.
Did Toph put her robe on too?
Toph is a huge half orc. I don't think a robe is going to hide
You
Toph
have
very
black,
well from.
but you have black cult apparel
Oh, that's right, I do.
because
Yes,
she
I
is
was
a part of the
black
black,
belt.
or she was.
Yeah, she was. Hang on, where's
All right. Who else is coming down? We're after Toph is who?
there? Okay.
It's
Does Toph
Dinjarin.
know any like black cult salutations? Because I have the robes, but I don't know anything. I was just gonna say hello, fellow
Oh,
black
yeah.
cult
I'm
members.
about to
There's
Gilroy this
got to be a secret handshake.
situation.
Dinjarin. Who's after Dinjarin?
Leroy Jenkins, you mean?
Whatever, Gilroy, Leroy. I'm gonna
Leroy
Leroy
Jenkins.
Jenkins this.
Okay, who's after
Bruce
Dinjarin?
Leroy. Me.
All right, Tempe. Because you guys fit side by side, so you'll be coming down. Okay, and then that leaves Stefanos up the rear. All right, and then that's everybody.
Rear? Stefano, do
So-
you want to be in front of me or after me?
Well, I just changed into my cult robes too, so I can go in front of you. I think I
Okay,
gave you cult robes too if you want to wear that. I gave you
Go
a
down.
set.
You can make me your prisoner. That sounded really weird.
Who all's putting on cult robes so I know? Or who has cult robes?
Everyone does but me, so
Campy, are you in cult robes or no?
No.
Okay. Good. Okay, so I just want to make sure that we're all above board here. So, and then I'm going to pull you guys to the scene. Line up the ground. All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh wait, did we prepare ourselves? I'm preparing
as best as we
myself.
usually do.
I'm preparing myself.
Tell me when you guys are in.
I'm
Yep.
in.
Oh, I'm not on mute.
Where are these spirals? Black spirals.
What black spirals?
Yeah, like there's like
Are just black for me.
right
Everything.
here. There's these like weird,
I think
like you're trying to hypnotize us or something.
Do any of you have some sort of sense? Stefanos, don't you have some sort of a spell going?
a bell.
A spell?
Oh yeah, I do have a spell.
And what is that spell?
Bless. I have bless going on.
You had something last time though too, right?
Calming emotions to get the bartender to tell us what was her
Is that in a radius?
Yes.
Oh,
Interesting.
great. We're all calm now.
So you're calming everybody. All right, so you guys come down, and let me give you some narrative because it's been a while since you've had to listen to my narrative. Please enjoy the brand new formatting of these narrative cards. It's part of the Coffee Pub suite of tools.
Can I interrupt? Before you go in this, I can't see anything. Is this still theater of the mind?
No, you are.
Oh, she's in the probably behind stuff.
Oh, we didn't pull Glory down.
Yeah, I didn't get put down either. I'm up top.
Thanks.
still.
Let me pull Glory down.
Yeah, I don't think I'm.
If you guys don't include me.
I
I
don't
see
think
it in the
Toad's
chat.
pulled in there either.
Ooh, hypno. Got it.
You're right in the front, Toph.
Cool. All right.
All right.
I don't. I don't see
all right.
anything other than a room that I shouldn't maybe be seeing.
Well, you should be. Where are you? Oh no, Tyros. You can see the room that you're in, and you just can't share anything as Tyros because you are on that scene.
Oh, I need to. I thought I was going in as Toph still. That's why I'm seeing this room. Okay.
But you see both characters. But
now
as
we know
Tyros,
you're-
so Tyros, you know what you see. Now, what you don't know is that your party members are on the other side of this wall, right?
Right.
And
I'm trying
and yeah, you're also you have some effects on you. Just so you know that you're prone, you're restrained, and you're inaudible. So they have you gagged, right? Like you can't talk or anything right now. And you know, but you do feel the sort of like the stickiness of, well, I'm not going to describe it yet. It's coming soon. So anyway,
I just don't have control of Toph.
you don't
No.
ownership.
Yeah, when we got brought in, I lost Toph as my character.
I'll set you again, but you are definitely an owner.
Yeah, I just can't.
You have
I don't know
to.
where-
I know there's a way you have to change. I'll move Toph around for you on, but I think you have to be able to. You have to like somehow change Toph. Like you have to choose that you're controlling Toph somehow, and I don't know how you guys do.
Yeah, and I don't know how to do that either.
Okay, so here's where we are. As the cellar, the cellar of the wayward. Hold on, I can't see. The cellar of the wayward spirit is an expansive, utilitarian space beneath the lively tavern. As you descend the narrow, creaky stairway, although it is made of stone, from the storeroom above, you're immediately met with an earthy aroma of damp stone and aged oak, combined with the faintly sweet scent of stored apples and the heady note of aging wines. Gloria, you're especially like your mouth starts to water because I know you like your wine. The cellar seems to hold a history, of the inn narrated through its very atmosphere. And let's give you a little bit of a. Well, I guess you don't really technically see as much as I'm going to show you, but here's the image. Boom. All right, so well-kept little cellar. And the rest of this, I'm not going to read yet, even though you're allowed to read it. But you're going to head into the doorway. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to walk down the stairs farther? And you guys are in control. All right, Stephanos, you are, as soon as you come around that corner, you're eye to eye with a cult fanatic. So there is no longer movement mode as I put you into combat.
I'm still seeing the room above. Should I refresh?
Are you
There
not?
we go. Okay.
Wait, are you not on this scene, Tempe?
No,
He's there. I see him there.
I don't see it.
Let me make sure I pull you here purposefully. Pull to
I had
scene.
to refresh.
Okay, yeah, I think I can
Calendar.
just refresh.
So, Stephanos, as you come down the stairs, you are dressed as a cult member, correct? No, you're not dressed as a cult member.
I am.
Yes, she is.
Let me flip. There you go. Okay. So let me see. There's that. So you're met with he sees you coming down. You
must be new here. You have a prisoner behind you?
Yes. Have a prisoner here. Want to put him up with the other one we have.
I've received no word of this.
Yeah, new news. Just happened a matter of minutes ago.
Goddamn cult. Horrible comms plan here. Never know who's doing what. Alright. I assume you have the key?
Yes.
Alright, be on your business then.
This is not going to pay too much mind to you. So I'm gonna allow. You're not in combat after all. You're freely allowed to move, but you will be held accountable for whatever movements you make. And Dinjarin, are you following Stephanos? I assume, as a prisoner.
Yeah, I guess. I'm even though I know I'm not tied up, I'm kind of holding my hands like this.
All right. Yeah. So you're faking it. All right. So you go ahead and fall in behind Stephanos. Stephanos, as you get down there, you see, there's definitely a cultist sort of to the southeast, and in the shadows, you see another cultist with a bow and arrow, sort of atop some barrels, to the southwest.
I witness what Dinjarn's doing, and I quickly or nonchalantly do the same, and I start muttering things like, "Let me go, you scoundrel."
All right, I think that's a good plan. So right now, this Stardon, the cultist, sort of the main cultist, looks a little bit more badass than the rest. Sees several of you in cultist robes, and is like,
What's going on upstairs? Why are they sending so many cultists down here? We're already sort of packed to the brim. Yeah, someone want to clue me in on the goddamn plan?
Your mom.
You guys can't keep us here.
We've got a couple of prisoners. Found them just snooping on the outskirts.
We weren't doing anything wrong.
Well, there's not much room in the sort of makeshift cage. I mean, what's left of the other guy, there's gonna be some room. Hey, you stop!
Oh.
You don't go unaccompanied.
Sorry, I was just drawn to the flame.
I'll draw you to something else, man.
And your mother was a hamster.
I don't feel comfortable
And
you
smell
guys
the
all.
Betty.
I don't feel comfortable you guys all going through this door at the same time. Why don't you take these prisoners in one at a time? Hyas, Karava, give me some assist. Bring our beast Leshov.
So as you guys start coming in, you see another black cultist sort of make his way around, and behind him, this giant ass spider sort of unwillingly sort of makes its way behind him. So
Glory.
You'll get
don't
nothing
do
from me.
anything silly.
I won't say anything.
What?
Can't make me talk.
Glory's
We don't need
Glory's
you to talk.
also so you guys need to move yourselves to where you want to be. Right now,
Right. I gotta
start-
follow Alexandria, I would assume.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Glory gotta follow Alexandria so we look like
Yeah.
prisoners. Or she
Yeah.
follows us, I don't know. Don't
Yeah.
hold many people captive.
Are you, Alexandria? I don't even know where you are.
Baphomet's ballsack. There's an awful lot of you guys here.
I should be in back. So it looks like I'm like holding you because I think the
Yeah.
the prison behind you seems.
Where did you guys learn to escort prisoners? Walmart? Jesus Christ. Listen, you're in good hands now. They give you any shit, and Leshov will make quick work of them.
What are you, Allstate?
Nice. Is that like the 50th reference this game? So yeah, so you guys are there, and in about 30 seconds, I'm going to have you guys roll a deception check, just
that a
because of
group?
sort of the chaos. Yeah, it would be as a group. Are your theatrics playing off? It's not going to have to be amazing, but and you're these guys, these cultists are sort of like Caravas is sort of like hopping from barrel to barrel, sort of showing off his badassery, and his sort of Legolas like jumping abilities. But you guys are somewhat surrounded, and not in a bad way, right? Like as far as these guys are concerned, they're just sort of squaring up on the prisoners. So doing the mental math, Stardon sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cultists and 3 prisoners, or 4 prisoners. No, I'm sorry, 7 cultists and 3 prisoners. Those odds feel pretty good to Stardon, so he's a little easy. So let me have you guys roll just a deception check real quick. And-
Our theatrical role playing hasn't convinced them.
it's been pretty good.
We're not awesome at this.
And I'm setting the bar, you guys, very, very low for you.
We're all gonna get ones. Watch.
Just everyone
I'm
try to beat a
fine.
5.
Start shooting
Oh, God.
stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh my god.
So
Who did pretty good.
he eyeballs Alexandria. Hyas, you see Hyas sort of lean in and start to eyeball you, and he's like,
Are them
I-
feathers? Are them feathers under that robe?
Oh, wait. So Glory recognizes that he's like focused too much on Alexandria, and so she bends over and bowls at, like, just rams at him like a bull to distract from this.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Try to make your escape. Glory.
okay, so Gloria is going to ram, so she's going to head this way, and sort of do a prisoner rush towards. Just make sure I got this narrative towards Hyas, past Alexandria, so towards Hyas, and to a lesser extent, Leshov, the giant spider, right?
Mhm.
And you're gonna try to tackle.
Apparently,
I just he full on bends over and just runs at his stomach.
All right.
Or I guess what I should do is I should elbow Alexandria on my way. So like I elbow her and then I go for his stomach.
Okay, and Alexandria, what are you going to do in this scenario?
Look upset that my prisoner. Oh no, my prisoner. Make a. Oh.
All right, so let's do a quick.
Oh dear.
Giving my life to a spider. Oh no! Don't do that.
All right, so look in the if you look in the chat window, there's a contested roll. This is just a strength check to see what happens when you run into Alexandria. It's a 1.
Doink.
Oh my god, is that really a 1? A 1 and a 2. Oh
No. So I use my Dark One's blessing and I make it a 9.
Ah, well that
But
may
I
work
don't know if
against
that means
you.
anything.
I'm more dexterous than strong.
All right, so what happened was so Glory sort of started to rush past for whatever reason, like remains unknown. Rush past Alexandria, and for a second it looks like Alexandria was just going to slam her to the ground and basically say, get back in line, prisoner. But Glory, like through some sort of feat of goodness or magic or whatever else, blasts past Alexandria. So Alexandria, you get sort of knocked back, and you're now prone. And Glory, you slam into
Yes.
Hyas. So now we're doing another one.
Uh-oh. I use my Dark One's blessing.
Well, you have a battle ahead of you, so I don't know how many times you get that, but just be aware.
Once.
Oh. So you get a 9,
Don't blow in
and
your blessings.
so you come slamming into Hyas, and
Yes! Yes!
you barrel
Eat
over
my
Hyas.
pudding.
So he's prone, and he gets knocked out of the way. And that puts you here. Let me 5, 10, 15. And that's about as far. And you sort of run out of steam, and now you're face to face with a spider.
Yeah, but now there's a
And-
distraction.
There is. So you are now all in combat
Attica!
Why combat?
Attica!
because you were just hostile to a bad guy.
But
Now-
he could be like, get your prisoner in order to Alexandria. And
Yeah,
Alexandria...
they're gonna do that. That's called combat. They're gonna.
Okay, I didn't know if that
Yeah.
was grounds for combat. I also think like I kind of
It's
turn
time.
it and wink at Alexandria, like play along, like
And
really
you
put some energy into this. I just almost sacrificed myself.
All right, so everyone roll for initiative, please.
Time.
And you may have to right click over the swords in the upper right hand corner to open up the combat tracker if you want it external.
That's right. I didn't see dice roll this time.
I'm not either. I don't know what's going on.
No.
Do I get advantage if I readied myself? I did.
Yeah, I'll give
readied
you advantage.
myself too, and I didn't get any advantages. Headbutting.
Well, you guys are all stacked way up on top, so like your advantages are.
Yeah, we
They-
the one combat we actually rolled really well as a team.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So you are in combat, and please admire your new character cards in the chat window. You guys see those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's
I
one of
just
the
see
many.
Alexandria's.
Sweet. Well, that's all you're gonna see because it's Alexandria's. That's whose
Oh,
turn
I
it is.
see. Got it.
Yeah. So I just did a little fanciness. I should have been writing my impact summary probably, but that was a couple weeks ago. So you guys are in combat. Alexandria, you're prone. It takes half your movement to stand up. As far as the cultists are concerned, it's pretty clear that there's a prisoner like attacking. So they're gonna shut that prisoner down. So you need to decide what you're going to do, how you're gonna play this angle.
How many of them are there?
For the real ones, there's 1, 2, 3, and a spider.
Okay. Yeah.
I know it's hard. It's a hard call.
No, I'm just trying to navigate to my inventory. Oh my god.
And the music changes to battle.
What's going on? Battling?
Badly indeed. So the dagger of venom comes out.
Ooh, love that
You're not
dagger of
target
venom.
the guy again. I'm sick of this.
So I'll take
Again.
prone off. You stood up, right?
Yeah. That was the first thing I did.
All right. Did you target the person?
Yes, it's targeted.
All right. And then did you attack?
I did attack. My third time trying it. Like you
Why
can look at
wouldn't you go with the story that we were setting up so nicely?
There are only 3 of
You
them. I don't want you to die.
You could have grabbed me and put like the dagger to my throat and been like, "I got this one. I'll take him to the chamber right now," and then taken me to
Okay,
to,
well,
it's
okay. It's
Tyros.
okay
Like what? Oh
It's
my
okay.
god!
It's
So I'm
okay
confused.
because it's okay because none of the attack rules even worked because we're having the same issue that we've had every time. So
Is it only you that has this happen?
Yeah,
I
but
think
I can
so.
see that he's targeted. By the way.
Yeah, I can too. But this happens with you every time, doesn't it?
well, I'm gonna take the opportunity to do the thing that Glory suggested.
Hold on one
Say-
second. Hold on one second. I'm gonna release Alexandria from you and then add it back.
I feel like as a treat for all of these technical difficulties, that seems fair.
Hold on, Alexandria, and I'm gonna remove ownership from you.
Here, I can do some narrative to help with this change of. I'll be like, "Don't you dare put me in that hole! Not again! No, I can't do it! Don't take me back!"
Where you belong, in the clank.
All right, now I've made you owner.
Law and order.
So
I
Milan,
got the dagger to Glory's neck. We've moved on, Thomas. We're way beyond this.
Oh,
The dagger to Glory's neck.
Yeah.
okay.
They did some retcon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
It
so
was all a dream.
so what I'm hearing is like this didn't happen, and this didn't happen, and now we're just back here. So it's
Yes,
your turn.
I got my dagger to Glory's neck. I got her in like a
Cool.
dagger arm lock thing.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah, so cultist Hyas is like keep your
Dog under control.
Work.
Yeah. I give him like a nod that's like a
Nice.
little embarrassed, but like, yeah, I love Law and Order.
I spit at the dude in front of me.
the spider. So
Oh,
you see the
no.
spider is taking everything within its true nature would be to just eviscerate you right now, but it's taking everything to sort of hold back. It's clearly holding back against its will.
I spit at the cultist.
So you guys are paired up. So Tempe, you're with Toph.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? As a group, what are you gonna do? Because you're still in combat.
I think we're
everyone's
still
on
trying
edge.
to deceive him and get inside the door.
Yeah, so
I need to take my prisoner.
Every occultist should grab a prisoner and do the same thing that Alexandria is doing. And then whoever's the leader, like whoever's the highest occultist should be like, we're taking these guys back there. I don't care if they have to share a cell, and just, we'll figure it out later, kind of. Like, that's how we should approach this. And just get away from them for now. We can always come back and kill them later if we need to.
All right,
I think I
Kill
have
him on the way
the
out.
magic
And-
cultist rope, so
and going forward, because you're now sort of in earshot and eye view of the rest of the cultists. Toph, Stephanos, and Alexandria are cultists. Glory, Tempe, and Dinjarin are prisoners. Anything the prisoners say, everyone can hear. So if you do any more scheming or whatever else, because as far as this moment goes, you wouldn't be able to like be planning with each other in that room, right? So you have to
just
roleplay this.
laugh at what is happening, by the way, and I just say, Cultist, you call yourself cults? A cult? You can't even control us. I mean, besides the knives to our necks and stuff, but still, you guys, hilarious.
You with the glowy head, deposit that asshole first. The rest of you wait out here.
Bring him
Don't
in.
take me back there. No, not the hole, not the hole.
Ooh,
Hyas thumps you with the back of his sword on the head. Not enough to hurt you, but just enough to shut you up.
Can't seem to move my character.
You can't yet. So I'm just getting ready to say I'm going to put on free movement, but no one move. You'll be accountable for your moves because you're in combat. So if you they're all readied, they will have first attack. All right, you're able to move, Stefanos.
I've taken my prisoner through the door.
Well, you got to unlock it first. You have the key.
Oh, right. My key. Oh, how do I get
It's the Wayward Spirit room key, and I see that you do have it. So
right?
I'll unlock the door for you.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, so he sees you pull out the keys. Now this does give him a little sense of calm because you actually have the keys.
Right.
Right, but you need to open the door first.
Oh.
There you go. And then Jaren, you're going to fall in. Don't go past your normal movement. And then Jaren.
it's not letting me move.
Yeah, we're still in combat.
Yeah, no, but I have in free movement mode, and Stefanos was able to move.
Yeah,
You're
wait, hold on.
measuring. You're measuring,
Sorry.
man.
I was measuring earlier.
Yeah. All right, so a couple of things. Let me get the narrative out. The hold. So, as the door swings open, the air changes from a mildew smell of the foyer to a heady aroma of aging wine and seasoned wood, a stark contrast to the chilling scene before you. Rows of barrels and crates form a grim maze within a dimly lit cellar, their shadows flickering and dancing with torchlight. Read the chat and show the players the image.
Oh.
Hidden within these irregular alleyways of timbers and goods, the Black Cult of the Dragon lie in wait. Clad in their customary robes, their faces are cold and detached. Their eyes are gleaming with an eerie fanaticism. An uneasy silence hangs over them, each cultist's presence amplifying the feeling of dread that fills the air. In the western end of the cellar is the most disturbing sight. A human-sized cage, a cruel parody of safety and isolation. Within it, a party member is held captive. Their spirit unbroken, but their physical condition a disturbing testament to the cultist interrogations. The bloodied rope and toppled chair outside the cage bear witness to the struggle and pain endured. The cellar, once a place for storage and aging wine, now mirrors a grotesque theater of dread and menace, a grim backdrop to the dreadful plot. So yeah, as you guys step in, you're starting to sort of see this pretty gruesome thing unfold. So Stefanos, you are welcome. You and Dinjarin are welcome to move in. And as you do, Starden pops over and shuts the door.
You still have that key, right?
Yeah, but he saw one of you with the key, so like that's enough. He will let you through if you
No, I mean like he didn't.
insist.
You didn't leave it in the door, is what I'm saying. Like we
So,
can
yeah.
on this
From a-
side.
From a metagame perspective, Dinjarin and Stefanos, you're starting to see this room unfold. The rest of the party don't get to know what you see.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, cool.
So what are you doing with Dinjarin?
You can't lock me up. There's no way you could throw me in a cell.
You deserve it. I think I'm gonna just squeeze you in with the other guy there. Maybe.
Is that your plan? You're gonna put him in with the other guy, right?
Actually, no. I think after looking at the space, there's not a lot of space for my prisoner, so I think I'm gonna exit the room
With the prisoner, or are you leaving the prisoner behind?
with the
You
prisoner
just
and decide
depositing.
another good spot for it.
All right. I'll let you do
So
that
just-
then. Go and open the door and exit the room.
Am I following?
Yes. You're coming
You
with
have to-
me. There's no room in here.
Gee, I would hate to see that room.
You have to go out the door. You won't let you go through walls typically,
Oh.
just so you know. And then as Tinjarin steps through, what's the problem here? I thought you were
Depositing your prisoner.
Right. Seemed like a pretty tight space. Not a lot of room for this big guy over here, so gotta figure out a plan B with my cohort here.
Why don't you just tie him up to one of the posts in there?
He's pretty strong. Not sure for us that tying him up will keep him there, so we need to figure out a backup solution.
You think this waif of a person here is gonna overtake 10 cultists?
I go, look. And I was like, I already undid these.
Right. I mean, honestly, with a 10 cultists in there and like spiders, multiple, I don't think that they can hold him down. He's a tricky one. He can slip right out of there. But definitely,
So
if there's already a guy in there.
So
That looks
as
like he's
you're
taking up space.
as you're saying that, and Dinjarin lifts his hands up and separates them apart, a dagger comes flying at him, like stab from the
Oh god.
from cultist Starden. Right. He did it work?
It
Yeah.
looks like it did.
So you know, in all happening, well, Stephanos is trying to explain. Dinjarin's like, "Look what I can do," and he just plunges a dagger into your gut. Control your prisoner.
Why would you do that?
Rebind his goddamn hands. Enough of this crap.
I just realized that all that narrative was within that guy's voice. Apologies. So he's waiting for you to bind the prisoner.
I turn my hands back to her so it looks like she can pretend to bind my hand.
Yeah, and he saddles around. He wants to see that you're tied up.
I actually think hold on.
Again, you can communicate as the cultist to Toph, Alexandria, and the other cultists, or you can just say the jig is up.
And if only
Yeah.
one of these other prisoners could get free and, I don't know, shoot a cultist in the head or something.
Oh, I can do that.
Bind
on
his
it.
mouth.
Like someone who's a really good archer, like, would have a good shot. You're gonna die, cultist. Mark our words.
All right,
Yeah.
so here's how this is going to
Tempe-
play out now. Tempe, it is your turn. We are going to go in combat order.
I've
They're
been
no longer buying it, right?
Wink.
Yeah.
trying to wink at Tippy as I'm saying this.
And all,
We could
Yeah,
have
and
done
all you're
this without
hoping-
you getting stabbed.
yeah, and all you're hoping at this point is that the just Curtis, I'm sorry, Dinjarin and Stephanos, you're sort of hoping that you don't draw the attention of what's down south or in the room below. All right, so Tempe, you're up.
Tempe is ready and targeted.
Go for it. Take your turn. Take the shot.
I mean, it's such close quarters. Might as well go for a headshot.
I believe that's a crit. The first shot of the game.
So much junk mail now.
And it did work for you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and you hit him so hard that we're going to roll from the injury table. And we're going to apply Scar. So,
By the way, I don't see any of the cultists that I'm guessing would be in the initiative on there.
In the other room?
No, the ones from this room. I don't see any of them. I only see us. On the
Not
initiative.
until they take their turn. Until it's their turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's pretty hurt. And you get to roll a crit now. Roll from the crit table, Tempe.
Where'd that?
It's in the it's in that bar.
Oh yeah. Critical hit. It's got a gaping wound.
All right, so that's going to be an ongoing 5 plus half your level damage rounded. Okay, so what's half your level? What level are you? You're a 6, right?
Yeah.
So each round until he's healed, he takes 8 points of damage. So let me take another 8 points off of him. And 1 second. Okay. 8. And Kabuli. So Starden's having a really bad day. He's gone from sort of being the most badass person in that room to almost dead in one round. So
That's what you get for stabbing my friend.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I get a follow-up attack because I hit, so I'm going to target
Do you really?
Kariva. Yeah. If I hit, I get a second shot.
Wow. Well, we'll see what happens.
This is a normal roll. I don't have advantage anymore, right?
Okay.
Because I've already
You've already used
like
it.
broken cover.
Yep. I believe that's a hit. Oh, you're going for a different person.
Yeah.
And you hit him hard enough that we rolled injury again. And this time he's been punctured. His arm has been punctured, applying the wound. So he takes another for 8 turns. Any amount of magical healing will end this effect. All right, there you go. So he's got an ongoing wound. Dinjarin, you are not bound. You are stabbed.
All right, so looking at this guy, I say, I really, really wish you hadn't stabbed me. And then I grab my maul and like just bring it down on his head as hard as I can.
Nice. And you hit. Hit hard. And he dies. So his body just crumps to the floor.
And then with that, because I get a second attack, I'm going to run over to this guy.
All right.
Oh, I'm measuring again.
And I'm rolling something real quick for myself.
Oh god, I hope if we kill him, he doesn't unleash the spiner.
And then I'm going to hit that guy really fast too.
All right. So you guys see Dinjarin like lay waste to that guy, and then as just like a blur, hits over to Karavia or Kiriba.
Lovely.
Another damn hit. Wow, second time you've rolled a 17 in a row. You must love them 17s.
And then
and this guy is like, you know, he's hurt bad. He's up on this barrel, and bits of his body is just sort of like it's laid open and slowly sort of sliding out of his body cavity. He's on the verge of death.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield on Stephanos.
Wow.
We need some
Glory.
healing powers.
out of the side of your eye, Glory, you think to yourself, I want to make sure that when I get my glass of wine after this, it doesn't come from that first barrel.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Toph. Toph, a lot of bodies.
No, Glory.
Glory.
Oh, I'm sorry, Glory.
Next.
Yeah, Glory. And so far I just rolled. The other room you don't feel has heard you yet.
The other room has heard.
Has
me.
not heard you. No, I'm saying that
Got it.
The commotion
Okay.
up here yet.
So what I want to do is I want to pin the spider. So my thought is that this spider has connections to the spiders in the other room. So I want to pin. Oh, I don't know. Should I try to kill it? Shoot. I want to pin. I was thinking about pinning the spider down so that. Actually, I'm just going to kill it. I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Okay. Yeah, from a size perspective, it's going to be hard to pin that spider down.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about getting my immovable rod and just like jabbing it into it so that it would be stuck there. But then if it's alive, then it could send a warning sign. So I think I should just kill it. So, okay.
Do what we do best. Just kill.
You must, target, my bad. Here's my target. And now, why isn't it targeting? There.
There it
we
is.
go. Okay, and now Eldritch Blast. Automation is out of date.
What?
Sarah, it's saying my automation is out of date. It won't let me roll. Item version says I guess
that sounds like a bug. Hold on one second.
Okay.
You know, it also after my turn for some reason, if you look at the chat window, it said Dinjarin may have missed a turn. Like, so there's some weirdness happening.
You can say that? You can see that message?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. That's only supposed to show me. You did not miss a turn.
Yeah, I didn't. That's why I was like, that's kind of weird.
I'm not great at coding, so that's part of my coding. I'll have to figure that out. All right, now try, Sarah.
Yeah. All right. What the?
Well, you still hit.
You got a hit.
That's a pretty good one.
If it's not dead, so now it's gonna send the alarm. Oh shoot. All
Well,
right.
that's what you assume is going to happen. You don't know what it's going to do.
Yeah, and then so I want to use my movement to get away.
Okay, it gets a attack on you if you do that, just so you know, because it's an opportunity attack. So you're right next to it.
Isn't there something that's like I thought we agreed on something a couple times ago that like if you hit it.
No. You can use disengage as your action, and not get hit. But you took an action, so.
You know what? I should have used my alchemist fire. Oh well, I'm still gonna move.
Okay.
Away.
All right. So before you move away, I've got to do his hit. So let me tap you, and then go here, and he tries to bite you, and it's normal. And does he? He misses. So now you can go ahead and move.
Okay. But go.
And we're almost out of time, just as a heads up to everybody. A little short one today.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Wait, you moved. Hold on. You moved past the other guy, too. So he gets an attack on you as well. Hold on. Melee attack on you. Has to be melee. I need to move you back for a second, just so he can take his attack as you walked past him. Bloop. And he gets you with his... Has to be melee, so it's just his sword. Normal. And this time he gets hit, and you can use a reaction if you want.
No. Well, actually, oh no, it's fine.
And normal. So he does whack you a little bit. I'll put you back where you are, but you are at least now out of the way.
Cool. Thanks.
These guys are really confused that the other cultists aren't helping them. Which brings us to... Where's the combat tracker? Stefanos.
I'm gonna actually take my longbow to the cult marksman Kariva.
All right. The only risk to that is from where you're standing is if you
Oh.
fumble, you hit Dinjarin.
So I'm gonna actually move here.
Same, yeah, unless you move one more forward, then it's the same deal.
Oh.
There you go.
And get as precise as I want.
Yeah, right there. There you go. Now you have open shot. Open shot. You can also hit Cultist Toph if you want. So, Garava sees you raising your bow, and he's really excited to see you lay waste to this Dinjarin asshole next to him.
Yeah.
He assumes that you're targeting him, or targeting Curtis there, Dinjarin.
Oh, nice.
You hit hard. And no sooner does he realize the arrow's heading towards him that his body clumps and falls to the floor. Now, Hyas suddenly looks like 6 kinds of terrified. Hyas is clearly the lowest level cultist in the room. He seems like he has had one job to do. That spider still hasn't done its own thing. It's still being controlled. And Stephanos, unless you have any more turn left, end your turn. This brings us to Toph.
All right, and with that, Toph is going to just start a barreling run towards Hyas.
Okay.
And there's my select. Selects Hyas and he uses the longsword.
All right. Another hit.
And Toph has a bonus action of if they attack, they get to attack again. So takes a second swing with the longsword. Oh, I need to target again.
Okay.
Targeted. Takes another swing.
And this one is another one. Another hit.
And that is my turn.
And turnabout is fair play. Attacking the attacker. With disadvantage because he's being flanked. And he misses. That ends his turn. Ah, yes.
You were waiting for this.
So the spider kind of sidles up, gets sort of partly on the floor, partly on the wall. Targets Alexandria. And bites. Oh my god, it misses. And that's it for its turn. That ends this round. We reset initiative. Everyone roll for initiative. Now we're waiting for Glory, Stephanos, Tempe, and Toph. And now we're just waiting for Glory. I'll roll it. There it is. And next round. All right, so it's 127. Do you guys want to take care of the spider, or do you guys want to call it?
Let's clear out this room, guys. Well,
I can play a bit longer.
All right. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too many more rounds. All right, so then Alexandria, you're up first. In real life, she's doing a Spider-Man web finger thing. I don't know what that means, but... Jesus, a 30.
It didn't hit the spider though, but she does have it targeted.
Okay, let me do it for you, and we need to figure out what's going on with this. Target.
I was crossing my fingers for it to work, and it did not.
And what are you hitting with?
I'm hitting with Baphomet's dagger.
Baphomet's dagger. It hits. Was it a 20? Is it a crit? No, just regular.
No.
Dang, that thing always does a lot of damage. All right, that was. And do you get a second attack, or is it just one?
I do get a second attack.
Same thing?
So, same thing again.
All right. I know it's not as much fun when you're not rolling it yourself. All right, and then attribute actions. We hit Baphomet's dagger. Ability. Normal. And this time it was another hit. Normal. Yeah, so this spider's now bleeding out. Any other actions on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Awesome. Then end your turn, and next person's up. Oh, look, that's the spider. Jesus. Well, that sucks. Spider's turn's over. Now Dinjarin.
All right. Is there like? Yeah. So I'm gonna roll over here.
Okay.
And then I am going to use my alchemist fire and throw it onto the giant spider.
All right.
I don't know how to do that.
Target it, and you should be able to roll it.
Why won't
It
you
was
let me target
targeted.
Is it targeted?
No, it was. Now it is. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I do that.
You tried, and you missed. I need you to roll from the fumble table, sir.
All right. Do I at least hit the cultist because he was in the way?
No, you hit no one. You missed. It was to the left.
Surge, beverage, critical hits, fumbles. There we go.
Choose a party member. Attack that party member 2 times with the weapon of your choosing. This is not the time to score big hits. Sleep with one eye open tonight. So, which of your party members are you going to attack?
You do have an unarmed strike.
That was a devastating fumble.
I'm assuming I'm going to, which seems kind of odd because I'm behind a pillar, but I would go for Toph, assuming she's probably pretty strong and can take it.
All right, you're next to Toph now. Go for it.
And then I get to choose what I hit her with?
Yeah.
Unarmed strike. Do you have a handkerchief?
Yeah. Can I do unarmed strike?
As long as it's a weapon. It has to be a weapon.
Damn it. Both my weapons.
Yeah, unarmed strike is a weapon.
Is it
Unarmed strike
considered
is
a
a
weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice hit.
Oh, why?
6 points of damage.
You could just play it off and be like, I thought you were a cultist.
One more time.
I was so confused.
One more time.
What are you doing?
Oh my
Had a
God.
concussion.
Oh, look at that. You hit twice in a row.
Oh my
Unbless the
God.
road. Look, it's me.
Jared,
Wow, 6. He's done 12 points of damage to Toph.
sorry.
Toph is like, what the hell? She just feels you slapping her.
Jeez, you're wearing robes. I'm confused. I'm not smart.
All right, end your turn. Tempe, you're up. You can
And
shoot
I lost my
Dinjarin if you
alchemist
want.
fire.
Yeah. Didn't jar you fool. I am gonna hop up on top of these barrels so I can get a better shot at the spider.
All right, there's about 5 feet between the top of those barrels and the ceiling, so you're gonna have to crouch down.
Oh, that's fine. I can shoot prone.
Okay.
Do I need to roll an athletics check or anything, or
No,
my
if you,
climbing
you have
ability
enough,
well
you have enough movement to just hop up there.
Okay.
And you'll have to. The only risk is I'll let you shoot over the top of your people because the spider is very large. Just if you fumble, we'll roll to see which of them you hit.
Okay.
I'm sure that's a risk you're willing to take.
Yep.
And you hit. And what happens to the spider? Let's find out. Wow, 15 points of damage.
My bow is quite deadly.
Man.
I'm still targeted on the spider.
And that's just normal, right? That's not without any buffs or anything. That's just its normal.
No,
Like,
I mean, I get a lot of kick from, like, I rolled a 7, but I still hit it.
Yeah.
All right, I want to go again. All right, target. And roll. Here we go. My computer's really slow. I don't know.
It's
the
me
game or-
too. Mine seems really slow too. Uh-oh. That was a 2.
Ah, that was close. Sorry, gang.
Elf again kind of moves out of the way, like, no.
At least he didn't fumble. All right, Stephanos is up.
Yep. I wanna raise my way over here. Can I get on top of this barrel
Yep, you sure can.
over the dead body? Oh,
Yeah. Dead body like flumps to the ground. There you go. For that.
okay, good.
Rolls across the floor all the way over here.
Can't seem to get onto the barrel.
I have to move you there.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You are now on the barrel.
And then I'm going to take my longbow to target the cultist Atheus. Oh,
Oh, look at that. You missed.
yikes.
Because you're at a close range. And he had 5 cover because you're on top of the barrel sort of shooting down at him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so ranged weapons within like really close to somebody are wildly inaccurate. It's weird. That sounds anti. It doesn't sound intuitive, but it makes sense.
Okay, I'll end my turn there.
I don't know who just typed that.
Glory did.
Able to end Glory's turn for some reason.
Oh, I can take it back. There you go. It's Glory's turn. I know what I want to do if I get my turn, but I need to be in the meeting. Okay. What did you want to do?
I'm back for a minute.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So this is what I want to do. I want to run for the door, and then I want to open it, and I want to throw in my alchemist fire, and then close the door really quick.
Okay. Just where are you throwing it straight in?
Well, when I open it, I'm going to take a quick gander, and I know that there is someone in a cage somewhere, and I'm just going to avoid directly hitting the cage and more towards anything that looks like a spider or or someone I don't care about.
So Dinjarin and I guess Stephanos, you have your back to it. Dinjarin, out of your periphery, you see Glory start to sprint towards the door. This door.
I yell, make it a good one.
All right. So Glory, go ahead and move into
There's
place.
a lot in there, though.
All right, and open the door. Just click it once. And now you see a bunch of stuff. And are you stepping all the way in?
No, I'm not stepping in. I am like a grenade. I'm throwing alchemist fire and then closing the door into the. I'll say. I'm gonna throw it at the spider.
All right, so target the spider.
Okay.
And then roll the alchemist fire.
Hope you did better than I did.
Okay.
And go for it.
Come on, you've got to be fucking kidding me every time.
Yeah. So you see it fly through the room, get partway to the spider, and then burn itself out. That said, that entire room is now in combat.
Well, I closed the door.
Well, it doesn't matter if the door is closed.
Oh. Cool. Damn
At
it.
least you didn't fumble and have to hit your own teammate twice.
I practically.
If they start, I'm sure they'll start coming out one by one, which actually might make it easier for us to attack them.
All right, so I just added all of them to the combat tracker. I don't think you probably saw them yet. Go ahead and end your turn. And there's two more people, then we're gonna call it.
I can't. The end turn button's no longer there.
Oh, I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
All right.
You have to scroll to it, right? No, it just disappeared.
Oh, did it just disappear? I'm sorry to say that. Okay, so
Ooh, I just saw it.
Well, what happened?
The combat tracker just got huge.
Yep.
Hold on.
That was huge.
We may think about new characters after this.
All right, so it's his turn. He's gonna just go for Toph one more time. He's almost dead, trying to decide if he would try to escape, but there's nowhere for him to push past. So he attacks this person with the scimitar with disadvantage, sadly, because of all the flanking. Misses. That ends his turn. The last turn of the until after the holidays is Toph.
All right, Toph targets the cultist and is going to use longsword again. Takes a swing, and we have
A hit.
a hit. Ugh. And then takes a second shot. Targets again. Longsword. It's a pretty good hit.
Yep, solid hit.
And
Dead.
finishes him. It asks me right now if I want to cleave a nearby target.
Yes, you do.
I do? Okay.
Yeah.
The spider.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you target it?
Oh! Oh, somehow it hit anyways.
You did hit. Yep. And in that cleaving moment, you dispatched the
Yes.
spider.
Oh, that was fortunate.
Yep. It is
And-
dead.
End turn.
Yep. And that's where we're going to end. Because you have now... So basically, it's just as my gentle reminder for when we next play, you guys did take care of that room, and I was continually rolling to see if they heard you, and they did not. So you were pretty much like under the radar. But then Glory sort of sprinted towards the door, randomly opened the room, tossed an alchemist fire in, missed, but then sort of alerted the entire southern room to the fact that there's some shenanigans going on, and she's not dressed as a cultist, so it was pretty
There's
clear. Yeah, they're
13.
Yeah.
We're screwed.
And spider.
So I mean, the good news is you're there and they're in there, but so is Tyros, as you saw. So
My
when we
next
next-
plan
is to
is
run
to
away.
use my immovable rod. Oh, you know what? We have two options. This is some scheming. One, I can put my immovable rod on the door, and we can spend some time scheming. And I can use my gaseous form to go inside and blah, blah, blah. Or we check in with Salem, see if he's done enough chaos, and then bring the chaos down here into that room somehow. And then we can get Tyros in a big chaotic way.
Yeah, he might be able to get the room upstairs to sort of like think someone's, like their fake voices, whatever else. But he's not. He can't mind control them. He can't force them to come on down here.
But he can tell them that, like, their loved ones are hiding in the basement or being taken prisoner in the basement, and they have to go save them. I don't know, something.
Yeah, we just have to roll a series of deception checks.
Yeah.
Or next game I could throw both my fire and earth elemental into that room and let them destroy everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully Tyros doesn't die in the fire with them. But
yeah.
Sorry, it was a short game. I was originally going to cancel today because of impact summary, but everybody was so.
Oh, this was good.
So into it, and we'd skipped so many times. I felt bad. So sorry,
We
it was
got
a little
2 hours.
It was shorter than I would expect it. I mean, I'm normal, but Oh, well, that's good. That's good to hear.
Cool. Thanks.
All
I gotta
right.
go to this meeting. Thank you so much. Bye.
I've got to go to that meeting too. So I'll see you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, all.
Bye.